Denzel Washington is the keeper of the last second-generation iPod in the Book of Eli. Hi, welcome to Vaughn on Movies. I'm your host, Vaughn Fry, the world's toughest movie critic, and this week I'm looking at a rip-roaring, post-apocalyptic thrill ride called The Book of Eli. Directed by the Hughes brothers and starring Denzel Washington as Eli Walker, Texas Ranger, a man who is crossing nuclear war-ravaged New Mexico. Among Eli's possessions are a super sharp knife, a gun that may or may not be loaded, and a book. This book plays the role as the film's MacGuffin, and it is sought after by Carnegie, played by Gary Oldman. Carnegie has a small establishment where he's the warlord, and he needs this book so that he can expand his empire. Naturally, Eli has other plans in mind, and when the two meet, it's explosions and mayhem. Joining the mess is Solara, played by Mila Kunis, who befriends Eli, and together they try to elude the evil Carnegie. Now, you're probably expecting me to say, yeah, it was better the first time I saw it, when it was called Beyond Thunderdome. But there's a lot that the Book of Eli has to offer. Most striking is the cinematography. Everything has a cool monotone look to it, and it's very reminiscent of a Chris Isaak music video. Though with most things being destroyed, when something does blow up, it looks great. There's also some gun battles and some long knife play. Denzel's a great protagonist, though his lines are Schwarzenegger-esque in some. Likewise, Gary Oldman is at home as the antagonist. Mila Kunis does her best to try to not be annoying. But there is a bit of a problem. When you get towards the end, there are some twists that are just as genius as they are silly. It kind of makes the movie a tough pill to swallow once you look back at everything. Also, the MacGuffin, I'm sorry, but I can't believe that. There's just way too many of them. Even if the story played out like they said, I highly doubt this would be the last one. Furthermore, Carnegie's plans for it are just insane. Before I give out the final score, I have to give a shout out to Angela D85 for 2 weeks in a row now answering the Pop Quiz Hotshot Trivia question. Be sure to look for those Sunday midnight Central Time on Twitter. I mentioned the cinematography and the effects, but I have to give a round of applause for the theatrical score. One of the most brilliant I've heard in a while, and it reminded me of the themes from Blade Runner by Vangelis. Okay, so things do get silly at times with the Book of Eli, but I enjoyed myself, and it was a great film to sit and watch. I wouldn't mind actually watching it again. I'll give it 3 out of 4 stars. I'll see you guys next time. Second generation iPod in the Book of Eli.